Hello, my name is Alex Disher and I'm from the Designcenter NX product marketing team. In today's video, we will be discussing synchronous modeling. Synchronous modeling is a set of features and commands that allow users to modify 3D geometries regardless of which system it was originally created in and whether or not it contains any feature history. This makes it incredibly powerful for making quick design changes without needing to understand how the model was originally built. As a result, you can dramatically speed up your productivity and make fast design changes even in large assemblies. To demonstrate these capabilities, I'll be working with this electric gear motor assembly as shown here. In the Home tab, we can see a section dedicated to all of the synchronous modeling commands and features. I have already opened the three parts I'll be working with by simply right-clicking on them in the Assembly Navigator and opening them in a new window. We will start with the Move Face command, which allows users to move existing faces. All you do is select the face you want to move, and you have the option to either click and drag using the arrows to edit the distance or angle, or in the Move Face command window, you can manually type in the distance or angle. After moving the first face, I will demonstrate using the Move Face command to change the angle on a feature as well. After finishing with the Move Face command, we will move on to the More drop-down menu in Synchronous Modeling group to select Resize Hole, which allows users to edit and resize holes. Once in the Resize Hole command, we will select the whole face that we want to edit, and after selecting the whole face, we can see under the Face Finder tab in the Resize Hole command window that the option Find Clone is turned on. This feature can be used to help with selection filtering as seen here, where I can select all 4 holes and edit them at the same time as shown. Moving on from the Resize Hole command, we will move to the back side of this component and select the Replace Face command, which users can use this command to replace or combine faces. Using this command, we can replace the selected faces with other selected faces, as shown here. For this component, we will use the Radiate Face command, which allows you to offset normal to the axis of revolution and not normal to the face, by simply selecting the faces we want to adjust and moving them to the desired offset distance. Moving on to the cover gearbox housing component, I will now demonstrate using the Delete Face command to make this component one smooth part with no rise in it. To do this, I will simply select the faces I want to delete and delete them. And now my gearbox cover is all one flat surface. Now, using the same component, if we needed to edit the pattern or locations of our bolt holes, we can again select the More dropdown and select the Resize Pattern command. From there, we can simply select one of the faces of the holes we want to adjust the pattern for, and Designcenter NX will automatically select and allow users to adjust the current pattern. For this demonstration, we are going to change the count from 4 to 6 and the pitch distance from 50 to 20 millimeters, then hit Show Results, and we will see our newly updated pattern. We will not be changing this pattern though, so we will simply exit out of the command. After completing the Resize Pattern feature, that wraps up our Designcenter NX tips and tricks video for synchronous modeling. Throughout this video, we have covered a range of powerful commands from resizing holes and replacing faces to deleting faces, resizing patterns, and radiating faces, all of which are designed to help you edit and refine your models and assemblies quickly and efficiently, without the need to revisit your modeling history. We hope these tips help streamline your workflow and make your experience with Designcenter NX even smoother. Thank you.